Hello and welcome to my stream a second time. I have to start with I'm yet in an absolutely shit mood because first my cat pissed on the couch, then my tongue is getting swollen so that's making reading really hard, and then my stream was black because stupid OBS was not working correctly. This is not a good time for me right now. At least now I have the stream back, I cleaned the couch, and well, the thing with my tongue I cannot do anything against, but I will try to not start to cry because it's getting all too much. Hello Furry. Okay, so let's start over. We are currently at the intermission, the Midnight Crew. This will feel like we are reading a completely different webcomic for a while, but we have to get through it because this is actually really important for the lore. Okay, now let's start again. I already read 3 pages of this until Stack told me the screen is black, so now we can do it. Thank you, Stack, for telling me, or I would have sat here for 30 minutes and wouldn't have noticed. Because the one thing I was thinking would be fine is that OBS is working. Also, the peace monster is on my lap and I'm still mad at her. You couldn't connect it, Thunder, because I had to start over. Your name is Spadeslick. You are the leader of a notoriously vicious gang of mobsters called the Midnight Crew. A rival gang known as a Felt recently knocked over one of your favorite casinos. Your long quest of revenge has finally taken you through the front door of the mansion belonging to their loathsome boss, Lord English. Your subordinates, Club Stews, Diamond Duke, and Hearts boxcars have been dispatched to various locations throughout the mansion to begin carrying out your mission. Your objective is to locate and crack English secret vault and plunder its mysteries. That's the business end of it. The pleasures will be painting this ugly house red with the blood of those miserable green motherfuckers. SS inspect time-clicking devices. If it only would have been the stream troubles I told you about Clara's peeing before, that I am getting pain in my throat. The pain in my throat actually turned out to be pain on my tongue, and you can imagine that it's really difficult to read now. Stupid gang and their lousy obsession with clocks. The sooner all these idiots stop being alive, the better. You wonder where they are. It's awfully quiet in the mansion, since all the dreadful ticking. SS capture low carriage clock. You obviously have no idea what it means. If it's some smartest way of saying to pick it up, forget it. You're already carrying an item. It is your trusty deck of cards. SS built fort with clocks. You have an idea that is so much better. Clocks destroyed 4 of 1,000. SS, check for traps under the billiard rugs. What is under the rug is much worse than any trap you can imagine. It is a member of a species that you do not recognize, with a ghastly third upper lip. You cover the unsightly individual back up and try to forget it ever existed. SS, play 52 pick up. You would need a deck of cards to play that infernal game. Fortunately, all you have is your war chest, which you deploy on the floor. SS, open war chest. SS, shuffle contents of war chest. You rummage around. It's no unusual assortment of belongings, and nothing any mobster versus thought would be called plotting and scheming without. Certainly nothing eyebrow-raising. Bunch of blades, some playing cards, and a variety of other miscellaneous stuff. Also your vendetta itinerary and your haste map. SS, scavenge war chest for fancy headwear. Whoop. Licorice or? This is licorice, I love licorice. If there are any elaborate headdresses in here, you eat your haberdasher. But of course, there is only a plain and serviceable backup hat, which naturally conceals 2 licorice Scotty dogs. Which makes you think that maybe you are wearing your backup hat and this is your usual one? Hell if you know, they are the same damn hat. SS, hide inside your war chest. You cannot hide properly inside the chest because you cannot close it while you are inside. Instead, you momentarily pretend It is a really cool automobile that combines the fear and respect of larkenous adversaries everywhere. Beep, 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 all aboard the idiot wagon. SS, start up the Crosby top. Is that what that thing is? You've had it for some time and don't quite remember how you got it. You never knew the identity of this pipe-smoking creature. Perhaps it could be the same species as the character you just saw under the rug. But you know that is impossible, because this one does not feature the same bizarre third lip. They are probably differing species within the same genus. SS, go to mspaintadventures.com. Yeah, a little bit of context, mspaintadventures.com was the original URL of the Homestuck comic. You don't know why you're wasting time on this website. It is for little children with poop hard in their baby as diapers. Also, you don't understand what the hell is going on, who all these characters are. It's all a lot of nonsense. SS, delete the time setting on the Crosby top. Blocks destroyed 5 of 1000. SS, take the spade key. You take the rules card for blackjack. You have possessed this item for as long as you can remember. You do not yet know its significance. So you can hustle up a mean game of blackjack when you need to. So in case anyone hasn't noticed it right now, this guy is literally the symbolism for the playing card of the spade. SS, examine vendetta itinerary. These are the mugshots of everyone you're going to kill. You got a head start. You already offed crowbar 7, matchsticks 11, and quarters 14, depleting them of some of their muzzle. You've still got to watch out for the others and stay wary of their despicable time shenanigans. Itchy, which number is this? 1, has given you the slip repeatedly. Those 2 you've captured and interrogated just as repeatedly to no avail. Trace 3 has broken into your secret hideout more times than you can count, while Finn 5 always seems to be a step ahead of you and scoops your haste. Clever 4 is also intel and is highly cooperative. You might need him to crack the ward. He'll be guarded. Best to avoid die 6 in any direct confrontations unless you want a temporary mess on your hands. But if you need any repairs, you could always get to Stitch 1 and... Wait, Stitch isn't 1. 9. And persuade him, and you might need 2 if you can't kill Sawbuck 10 with a clean shot. X 12 and Biscuit 13 are Morons, but they are dangerous Morons. Cans 15 is a tank, and your crew probably need more ammunition than you picked to take him down. No one knows what Lord English looks like, but that will correct it tonight. You've got dips in English. He's all yours. SS, wonder where the number 8 mugshot went. It's right here. But you aren't gonna kill Snowman 8. It's out of the question. SS, examine haste map. On review, your schemes seem a bit convoluted, but you wouldn't have it any other way. Use and Rogue split up to neutralize as many felt as they can find. You have a muzzle and expert safecracker boxcars is headed straight down to the vault. I get nothing here. Smash more stupid clocks, this seems like a good idea. SS, use radio device to check on unscrupulous cohorts. You put the word out to your cronies for a status report. No response yet. You clean up all your junk and prepare to get this show on the road. You slip the spade key back into the deck of cards and pocket the war chest. Smooth as clockwork and every bit as logical. SS, enter the hallway near the main entrance. Funny, you didn't hear any commotion or gunplay, but it looks like there's already been some action in here. Or there will be. You can never take 10s for granted with these goons. 13 of thousands clocks destroyed, apparently. Looks like Club's news is getting back to you. He says he's got those tied up for interrogation. Oh, SS is standing for his name, Slick Spades. We always have a lot of, how do you say this, shortenings in Homestuck. You ask him what else is new. Capturing that guy is like shooting a paralyzed monkey in the face. SS, B Hearts boxcars. You are now Club's deuce. They are doing this a lot in the intermission, actually. CD, rough him up. He remains tight-lipped, so you deal him a senseless shin-dropping with your cook of felony. Oh, the humanity you can barely watch. Aberration, thank you, Panda. He's probably still using his special ability to slow time down for himself. He can't feel a damn thing and certainly isn't saying anything, apart from a very low noise which could be him saying, ow, very, very slowly. CD, punch clocks and faces to establish chronology. Why would you do that? All of these clocks are lovely. You see no reason to harm them. 987 of 1000 clocks unharmed. CD, swaps heads with those. You begin a feeble campaign of psychological warfare, perhaps compromising his fashion motive as a way to get to him. Nope, looks like he's still in his worst state of stasis and doesn't care. Either that or it's driving him nuts, just very slowly. CD, dumps the contents of your war chest over him. War chest? What are you talking about? All we've got is a simple, unassuming deck of cards. There was someone behind him. Number 4. CD, play some solitaire. Don't be stupid. To play solitaire you'd need a deck of cards. I don't see a deck of cards, do you? All I see is your battle trope. CD, throws a head down and stomp it mercilessly. Oh no, it's itchy and it looks like he's all wound up. He unties those and quickly swaps everyone's heads around. Oh, it was a number 1, I thought it was number 4. Dose proceeds to make a fleet-footed getaway. The chase is on. SS, stop being Heart's boxcars. Alright, you're the boss. Heart's boxcars you ain't. Someone has replaced your plain and serviceable head with a silly and undersized one. An outrage beyond compare. You're sure you know who the culprit was? You can still smell his overly caffeinated blood. 986 of 1000 clocks shown mercy. SS, lift left leg and hold it a little ways in the air. For what? Oh, to trip him, I get it. It worked. Oops. 4 of 15 green torsos dead. SS, wear CD's head on top of your current one. You are already wearing Hugh's head, you fool. The one on the floor, Duke's head. This is exactly why you always keep a backup head on hand. The son of a bitch on the floor here has played his last game of musical heads. Soon these lugs will learn to show you some respect. You made this town what it is after all. Wasn't nothing but a bunch of dust and rocks before you got here. SS, wear backup head. Yeah, now it's looking better again. You deploy your chest and swap the stinky little head for one more suited to your tastes. Wait a minute. Thank God, your precious Scotty dogs are still here. You don't know what you do without them. You don't want to even think about it. Now I want some licorice. Then number 6 and the voodoo doll. Die makes his usual sort of entrance, the nonplussed, vaguely bewildered sort. SS, be Diamond's Duke. You got it, club's use it is. You have opened your battle rope in search of your backup head. You also need some more rope to retie those who's absolutely tearing through the mansion as we speak. If you don't hurry, he may clear the chair within the hour. But it's a big mess. You mostly just see a bunch of bombs and cards. What's the Scotty dogs are cute? We see the kings, the 7. What is this card called again in English? I forgot it. Yeah, Scotty dogs are cute. You're not sure what's what. You can never remember which card to pick up. Joker or Jester? It's Jester, okay. Thank you. You can't believe how shitty your memory is. CD, grabs the use of clubs. You pick up 2 licorice gummy bears. These need to be stored for safekeeping as soon as possible. Finding a backup head has never been more urgent. Really, once they pick up cards, they are just turning into items. City, pick up all of the cards and throw them at those. Yeah, they're turning into items. Mostly licorice related ones. You pick up a bunch of cards and fling them thoseward. Didn't accomplish a whole lot other than put some of your private reading material on embarrassing public display. Yeah, no, we did licorice. I see so much licorice now, I really want to eat some licorice because I love licorice. CD, pick a card. Any card. I always have to wait for the gift play, you know. You're a busy guy, so just pick up any old thing and put it on your head. Since you're in big hurry, you will assume that it is your backup head. You stand nearby the two remaining cards on the floor. An off-suited king and jack. Oh, they're calling it a jack. CD, pick up card depicting stately blonde-haired fellows. You aren't going to stand around Jack King off all day long, so you grab the Jack of Diamonds. Oh, here's your backup head. Problem solved, you guess? CD, forget you are CD. Believe you are Hearts boxcars. You suddenly remember your diamond Duke. Whoever took your head is about to discover he's the unluckiest man on earth. You better hope you find him dead. What you're gonna do to him will be much less painful that way. DD, where backup head? You don't have a backup head, all you got is a stack of cards. Oh wait, yes you do. It's stashed away in your mausoleum. DD, retrieve head from mausoleum. You are the only member of this band of thugs who are civilized enough to keep more than one backup head, as well as an extensive array of finely tailored suits. The mausoleum seemed like the best storage option for your exceptional wardrobe. If there's any better sort of compartment to keep your wardrobe in, you'd love to hear it. Also, there's a shitload of guns and cards in there too. You put on a backup head. DD, withdraw licorice fish from backup head. I'm getting licorice tomorrow. Phew, your Swedish fish are there. This is why it's a good idea to always store your candy in your backup head rather than your usual one. Other members of the gang have learned this the hard way, and they are finally starting to catch on. Suddenly you get cold cocked in the face from the future. You'd know the knuckles belonging to the sucker punch anywhere. Are Twizzlers also licorice? Also, have you already figured out what the felt represents? Tell me in chat. The future. Trace always knows where you've been. The spineless rat likes to follow your past trail around and mess with you. It's okay, you don't have to like licorice. Trouble is, whenever he does, he lets you know exactly where he's going to be in the future. This time you'll be ready for him. You weigh your dues for backup. Give him a time and place and exactly what path through the mansion to take. DD, resume pursuit of wounded felt member. You don't know if the wounded guy went up the stairs or came down, or who wounded him and when. Might have even been you, for all you know. DD, follow trail of blood up the stairs. Can't overthink this time stuff. You go with your gut and head upstairs. CD, follow Diamond Rook's instructions. After giving a quick 10-4 over the radio, you take another look at your prisoner. He lucked out. Looks like round 2 of your brutal interrogation will have to wait. You couldn't find any rope, so you tied him up with a stretch Armstrong dough which you happen to have lying around. You don't remember how you got it. It looks sort of dumb, but will have to do. CD, just lock those in the battled rope. Time to hit the road. You beat your hostage into the back of your battle rope with a bull penis cane. Wait, this is a bull penis cane? You flip the fuck out over the fact that this is apparently a bull penis cane. Is this getting not safe for work? Oh, this sounds tasty, specifically small braided rope of licorice. Meanwhile, running roughly parallel with present events. Wait, we are not talking about the bull penis cane anymore? The 1 and the 6. 2 kings. 2 aces. Wait, are they playing poker? This seems to be poker to me. Okay then. Hey, the Liquibus. And the king switched with an 8. Itchy always cheats, but he's always cheated for the last time. You're gonna jump to a timeline where he's dead. Looks like he got what he deserved, but as usual, you find yourself in a bit of a predicament. SS, make friends must die. You introduce your cast Iron Horse Hitcher to your new friend. Die scrambles for a pin he's been saving for a special occasion. How many times does he have to tell you he made this town? HB, stop being SS. You stop not being Hart's boxcars. You have made your way to the Felsecret Vault. It's bigger than you were expecting. You doubt you will be able to rely on your usual safe-cracking method, which is prying it from the wall with your bare hands. You'll have to think of something else. HB, do a silly dance. This is just absolutely the most ridiculous thing you could possibly choose to do right now. I mean, come on! Why don't you take a closer look at that safe? Seriously, stop that! HB, pry the wall from the safe. That notion is even more ridiculous than the last one. Wait, who are you kidding? No, it isn't. Looks like the combination to the safe is entered via the hands of the clock, and you somehow doubt spinning the hands around manually is going to cut it. Knowing these guys, you've got to alter the flow of time itself to make it work. Which of course is bullshit. You think to just blow it up instead. Time to get juice on the radio. Hey, your silly dance worked in Earthbound too. It did, it really did. HB, deploy punchbox. You deploy the rest hub. Okay, this bus tube fucks, this is really cool. HB, retrieve 2 of hearts from backup pad. You retrieve your pair of wax lips. If anyone tried to steal your wax lips, you would eat their eyeballs and deliver an angry lecture into their empty sockets. HB, peruse Red Cheeks magazine. Just glancing at it gives you palpitations. Literature for avid Cardioficional, how do you pronounce this? Such as yourself. Those burgeoning red hums, that mysterious little tails, a snug welcoming cleft. The sauciometry is hard to beat. Harder than what you beat inside your chest now. Your heart is what you are beating. You beat into Red Cheeks magazine pretty regularly, you'd say. HB, call clubs on nearest card. Cardioficionados, thank you. Wait your juice on the 10-4 cards. Let him know you need a powder monkey on the double. You hear ticking and it's not coming from the big wall clock above. You hope it's not what you think it is. Oh no, oh god, it's Biscuits. His oven timer is ticking. This is no good. Ah, there he is. This idiot thinks his special oven transports him into the future by the amount he sets on the timer. Well, he's sort of right. But in reality, all that's happening is that he's hiding in there until the timer up, then pops out. You guess he's relatively harmless if he's alone. You can take him. What you really have to worry about is if he teams up with, oh no, that ringing, that god-awful ringing. You can hear it. I thought he was a sentient oven for a second. I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised. Homestuck is surprising you all the time. X, son of a fuck. You might as well just grab one of your axes and kill yourself now. CD, follow path. The future. I don't know why I like to say it like that. I think I'm thinking of this SpongeBob episode where Squid goes into the future and then is having a mental breakdown and goes, the future! The future! I hope you know which episode I mean because it's amazing. In the future, you've already also passed through the mansion that Rook told you to. Trace followed Rook's past trail even further back, but found a much fresher trail crossing his path. Looks like this little guy's talking on the radio. Says something about how he'll be right there once he gives Rook a hand. Trace decides he'll trace his gay for a while, see what he's up to, and then mess with him, of course. Yeah, sad episode, you know what I mean, Pinder. In the present, you talk on the radio, say something about how you'll be right there once you give Rook a hand. Dee Dee, take a good look around the new room you were in. Looks like the trail of blood ends here, or originates, whatever. Something went down here in the past, or is about to go down in the future. You know what? Never mind. 21 of 1,000 clocks destroyed, apparently. It's a very shiny episode. Yes, yes, you both know it. You are a man of culture as well. Hang on, there's a tooth on the floor. You know the tooth. You felt its bite before. Finn was here. And judging by the forensics of the scene, the angle it hits the floor, the direction of the blood splatters, and how dry the blood is, you think you know exactly what he's about to pull. Or more specifically, what he's about to already have pulled. Everything is coming in the future. Yes, yes, yes. Finn always knows where you are going. It's the past. Oh man, if they're standing the past, then I can't do the future thing. He's followed your future trail here. He likes to mess with you from the past. Trouble is, he tips you off to where he's been. This time you're ready. Wait for it. Wait. Now. I really like that he's using a billiard cue to kill them. Or whatever he was doing. The past. With a shotgun. Predestinate bullet holes are convenient. Gives you something to aim for. 7 of 21 clocks redestroyed. Why 21 now? SS, rematerialize. That doesn't make any sense. You never went anywhere. Dai realizes there's a coast to settling the score with you in this way. The coast is having to live in the desert amid the ruins of a dead civilization for the rest of his life. He thinks it's stupid, so he pulls your pin. SS, helps the green man live up to his name. Did someone count the deaths? Because there are quite a few already. Oh, thank you. This is convenient. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 6 of 15 are dead. SS, take Voodoo Doll. You grab his Voodoo Doll and stick his pin in there for good measure. Might as well keep track of everyone you've offed this way too. Not that you intend to abuse its power to settle your score. What's the point if you're not gonna get your hands dirty? Still, it might come in handy down the road. Lord English is supposedly indestructible. He's rumored to be killable only through a number of glitches and exploits in space-time. The doll may ultimately help you work the system if it comes to that. I'm sorry, as you have figured out, I have problems with S sounds, and then I have to say SS all the time. SS clocks, destroy them. 29 of 1,000 clocks destroyed. 5 of 15 green torsos dead. Dee Dee, follow blood trail downstairs and finish him off. Problem with that is, he'll just see your future trail following him, and that'll be nothing but a loud invitation for him to mess with you some more. Thank you. Besides, better to leave him alive. You think you know where he'll lead you to. Just got to be a little more subtle about tracing his blood trail. Keep your future trail out of his line of sight. SS, return to being Hearts boxcars. Okay, will we be Diamond Hooks or Club Stews? Seems like both Sphere Club Stews. The present. Spade Slicks cannot return to being Hearts boxcars because obviously Diamond Hooks is too busy being Club Stews. You just watched Trace throw a punch into thin air for some reason. That guy's awfully silly. He then skulks off somewhere. You don't realize he's following Rook's past trail through the mansion until he gets to the point where it intersects with your trail, at which point he'll start following you. But we all realized it, because it's obvious and couldn't possibly be more clear. CD, implement nefarious scheme. You followed Rook's simple instructions, so simple even a forgetful nincompoop like you can remember. There's a blood trail on the floor that goes in a different direction than Trace went. You decide to follow it because it sounds like a really good idea to you. If there was something you were supposed to do after helping out Rook, you'll be damned if you remember what it was. The future, I can do it again, the future. It's just nice, you can be so silly when you're doing this. Trace catches up to where you were, but you are gone already. All he sees is a long gross rubbery arm of your past trail stretching through the room. He finds his comrade tied up with the stretchy rubber arms of a small man, but there is nothing gross or unpalatable about that in the least. Dose unfollows himself and begins mumbling something feverishly about his head. Homestuck is the home of city. It is. It very much is. But it also can get pretty intense. We just haven't come to it yet. The future. Wait, what's happening in this GIF? Ah, there's something new. So have you figured out what the felt is in the meantime? There was an explosion. 2 and 3 are done. 7 of 15 green trousers dead. 107 of 1,000 clocks destroyed. The past. Finn makes his way through the mansion to get some help. He wonders where this little guy is going. Due's future trail is headed in the same direction he's headed, by sheer coincidence. Finn decides to follow him for a bit, keep an eye on him. For as long as Due's path matches his, that's his. There's pretty much no chance he's headed to the same place though, so it would be statistically improbable. He's got no idea what these other goons are up to here. Funny, their future trails end here. He's not gonna stick around long enough to find out why. He's a bit too woozy from the bloodlust to sort out this mess anyway. CD, follow the wet blood road. It's uncanny. This little guy is matching Finn's route every step of the way. He must know something. Finn decides he's got to take him out. But he can't get a clear shot, too dizzy. And with all that C4 that uses head, firing would be a bad idea. My god, he's thought of everything. Clearly dealing with a criminal mastermind here. He's just wearing the C4 because he was using the wrong card, and I was wondering earlier why he's still wearing it, and now we know. I wasn't even saying it loud, I just laugh when stuff is falling into place like that. You stop to admire this gorgeous clock. It is so pretty. Too bad it is not ticking like so many of the clocks in this place. Not that you can blame them. There are so many clocks in this mansion, it would obviously be impractical to make sure they all work properly. Oh look, a trail of blood. You think you'll start following it? HB. Waste exactly 4 hours on this tomfoolery. You hate time travel, 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 you hate time travel. Above, a spectacle has appeared at the strike of 4 and has been giggling at your foolishness for a number of minutes. Clover would have been tickled to help you open this ward. HB seems to hate time travel, yes. At the cost of answering a few of his clever time riddles, needless to say. If only you'd thought to seek his help first, rather than charging like the silly brute you are into the deadly trap of stable, and not the stable time loops. Mostly unstable, really. These guys are way too dumb to maintain even elementary looping stability for more than a couple iterations. If you weren't so preoccupied, Clover could tell you that you could use Crowbar's help to pry anything out of a time loop, stable or otherwise. If you weren't so preoccupied, and if you weren't so dead. Waste exactly 4 hours on this tomfoolery. People hate reading this comic, pretty much, yes. Stitch mutters to himself in his shop. He guesses eggs and biscuits are was-howling again because the fabric of space-time is tearing something fierce on Lord's English Cairo overcoat. This sort of thing is exactly why he keeps a backup coat and always leaves Stitch with one of them. Any gang does well to have an in-house doctor on hand, but if you deal in time travel, you better have a damn good tailor too. Oh, I guess he's called Stitch because he stitches the clothes. Look at all the patches. Oh, these lights are wow. HB, call Spades for backup. You tell Slick to get his scrawny ass. Let me start over. You tell Slick to get his scrawny ass to the vault. It's goddamn bedlam down here. You tell him you asked Hughes for backup, but surprise, he's nowhere to be found. Big surprise, you tell him that was sarcasm. He says he knows. Slick says he'll be right there. We'll see if he can round up Droog for support. Droog says Hughes is tailing Finn while he is tailing Hughes. He'll be there to help out Bobcast as soon as he and Hughes takes care of business with Stitch. Couldn't be simpler. Oh yeah, he also mentions he pumped Finn full of leads so you can cross him off the list. You watch all that. Finn busts into Stitch's workshop blabbering something about watching out for the little guy who's about to come in here. He says to watch out because he's got a bump on his head which is undoubtedly quite volatile, and even the slightest spark would surely set it off. Stitch sees Finn's obviously in pretty bad shape and checks his effigy. Sure enough, the thing's in tatters, but he should be just fine if it can be patched up before he bleeds too. I think that was it. What just went away? Ah, the effigy. Death. 8 of 15 green torsos dead. CD. Burstin's thrusting bull penis came. Everybody out of the goddamn way. You got a head full of bomb, a fist full of penis, and a head full of empty. This is the greatest sentence I read today. Stitch says, drop the livestock knob and settle the hell down. He says you to realize C4 is a stable explosive and won't detonate with gunfire, right? You say, oh. Didi, sneak into Stitch's boutique. Goals, honestly. Drop it and get in. Don't bleed on the suits. Stitch says, huh? You admit the thought of covering an imprisoned tailor wherever you go is gratifying for personal reasons. But in this case, keeping him alive should be useful in dealing with English later. HB, what idiots with red cheeks. Ugh, oh my god. This predictably accomplished nothing. Taking your smut out of hiding turned out to be a very bad idea. Now copies from the future are appearing left and right, and these clowns have their paws all over it. Slick, where the hell are you? SS, remove Crowbar's pin. Isn't that a GIF? Okay. Where did he go? Crowbar's alive again, and a whole bunch of other stuff is different. You forgot this gang almost seems halfway competent when he's running the show. The good news is you get to kill him again. SS, insert and quickly remove Snowman's pin. You have no idea how much you'd like to, but even you are not that crazy. Still, kinda tempting. Oh, we are getting an animation. And because nobody has figured it out so far, I'm telling it. The felt are billiard balls. Once you know it's obvious, right? Ah, Snowman god, see, she's so sexy, I love this. And I know she's paid, but hold still, Slick. Something in your eye. Oh no, eye trauma. I guess he's a number 8 ball, and you know what the number 8 ball normally is in billiard and pool. The one you have to think last. Everyone always sees this gunplay when Snowman's around. If you kill her, you destroy the universe. SS, remove knife for my. It's not the knife, it's Snowman's cigarette holder. All you know is she's gonna have a hell of a time getting it back. I don't know why cigarette holders are so damn sexy. SS, give it to Sawbuck. You chuck the lance at Sawbuck. But of course it's only a flesh wound. Seems like that's the only sort of wound you can ever inflict on the corpulent lummox. Consequently, you and he both jump to a random point on the timeline. This looks up to be in the recent past, when Stitch and Crowbar were setting up the crates for the imminent gunfight, which was very thoughtful of them. You goons should be showing up any minute with a heavy firepower. For now, you've got the drop on everybody. SS kills something out of rage and frustration. Stitch gets the business end of your saber rattle. He's dead, in this timeline at least. SS, bring knives to the gunfight. Where do you think you are going, fatty? You'll deal with him as a minute. You whip out your double-edged sword and Occam's razor. SS, Occam's razor, Crowbar's head. Make it happen. Crowbar deflects the King of Spades into Sawbuck's unmissable carriage. You jump far into the past. Isn't that wayward Witchbond here in the back? Yes, in the past. Which is to say the present for the time being. As you will distract their eyes impromptu desert skirmish. There is someone else. Actually, this looks like Spade Slicks, just in disguise. He dismisses them as a bunch of ill-mannered rogues who are wanting no further investigation. Also, he gives a small nod of approval to the plain and serviceable ahead worn by one of the combatants, which strikes him as an absolutely smashing display of good fashion sense. Actually, I don't even know what the Occam's razor is. So, if you care to explain. SS hit Crowbar in the head. You can't kill him yet. You need him alive to return to the original timeline. You will be taking the crowbars, though. So yeah, Crowbar's powers are, if he hits someone with a crowbar, they're getting smashed into another timeline. SS, stuff him in your deck of cards. You cram him in the war chest. Sawbuck, you need to keep alive too for the moment, not to return to the right timeline, but the right time. Speaking of which, where's Tubby think he's rattling off to? SS, just go stab Sawbuck until the time shenanigans stop. You treat him, do a bit of the old bait and switchblade. You appear in the future. You guess this is after the gunfight is over. The gunfight that never took place, since you kidnapped everyone who was supposed to be involved. Looks like only Boxcars is here. Basically, it means if you have two competing ideas to explain someone, the simpler one is probably right. Something, not someone. Oh, right. So it was more of a metaphor. Carry Sawbuck like Titan Atlas would carry the world. You order Hart to drop his tub on the double before this fat lad puts you in a wheelchair. If you take Sawbuck back to your own time and kill him there, that should save you the trouble of hunting him down. Might as well take Stitch too. Maybe. You're not really sure if that's how it works. You don't really care, so. The smut. You dump them in the west tubes and stick the tub in your own deck of cards. But you give Boxcars back his sword and literature, which he'd carefully left in plain sight. No one would ever catch you leaving your smut around. And even if you did, that copy of Terror Fancy magazine could belong to anybody. No one could prove nothing. SS, stick Crowbar's pin back in again. You go back to your original. Let me start over. You go back to your original timeline. But now, stuffed in your chest, you've got a live Crowbar from another timeline. Brought to the timeline where he's supposed to be dead. So you guess now he's alive in this timeline, which is in part defined by his death. Okay, whatever. You should probably just kill him again anyway. Also, Sawbuck from another timeline is in there too. So you guess now there are two Sawbucks. This is getting kind of dumb. And I'm completely lost. open the chest, releasing them both. Quoba doesn't look too pleased. Although I haven't said it before, but it's... Or did I say it? It's... Once you know they're billiard balls, it's so obvious. You deflect his gunfire into the awesome little pool of Sorbak's astonishing girls. Everybody into the past. You dodge his next round too. It seems Sorbak from this timeline. What's IE? Again, IE, the real Sorbak, was in this room at this point in time. He and Cobra exchange bullets. Off they go. They no doubt go on to spend the rest of the ammunition peppering each other throughout the timeline, destroying all these clocks in the process between now and then present. You guess it's plain a mess when you got here. Thank God you figured that out. You'd have surely lost sleep over it. 20 of 107 clocks we destroyed for the first time, eventually. You know what? Never mind. SS, take a moment to think up some time-based one-liners. Oh, you think you got one. Time travel sure can be a double-edged sword. Wait, that was awful. Really, really bad. You're sure you can do better than that. In other words, okay. Thank you. Thanks for helping me out so much. Let's see. Sorry to no time's running. No, wait, fuck. You asked yourself from the past for a little help. Time's something about time. Time being up, no wait, how about some kind of clock pun? No, damn it, will you just listen? You were almost onto something. Timers. Screw this, too many cooks in the kitchen. Oh, and just what does this quivering mound of blubber think he is up to? SS, step first, utter puns later. Just as you hear your past self asking what happened to your eye, you jab Sorbak with your butterfly effect knife. Remember a little while ago asking yourself about your eye and not giving yourself an answer just before disappearing. Maybe if you stopped and thought about it for a second, you could have warned yourself and avoided the whole mess, all by in the process of creating a paradox. But your strict policy of stepping first and answering questions later prevented it. You are sure your past self understood. You are sure of this because you very clearly remember understooding. You are now past Spade Slicks again. You were just about to pull Crowbar's pin. You guess all that stuff with your future self, and Sorbak's originally happened in this room while we were all off watching someone else like Diamond Duke or something. That makes sense. All the time stuff is a bit dizzying. Yes, I know, this is why I said the intermission is really weird and it feels like we are reading a different comic, but I promise this is actually important for the lore that's coming. Because it kinda introduced the concept of time shenanigans into the comics. The episode is making my brain hurt in the best way. Yeah, these Spade Slicks and the other 4 are really entertaining. PSS, remove Crowbar's pin. I guess a whole bunch of shit happens that we already saw. It's sending us back to page 1263. P.S. Be future Spade Slicks. Being your future self is a lot more constructive because you get to do stuff you haven't already done. Looks like you are in the future. It's a bloody mess in here. The clocks are more bullet riddles than ever, and it seems Crowbar and both Sorbaks have been desiccated. You're almost certain this is something you will be, or were already, responsible for, which of course means more time traveling. Looks like the top and chest are gone, which means future you must have packed up and left already. Got to take note of these sorts of things so you know where you are in the timeline. You noted something on the wall over there. Of course there's a lot of blood, I mean this guy is going around and killing people. One of the clocks that wasn't destroyed before is now bloodied and full of holes. Not especially noteworthy, you just have a feeling you should register this fact. 108 of 1000 clocks destroyed. SS, quickly remove Lance from Sorbak. You pry the cigarette holder from his torso. Whoops, another time jump. This tub of goo keeps going for his gun. White Body's gotta settle his big ass down. You really should incapacitate him without inflicting another wound. SS, knock Sorbak unconscious. Count some sheep, bitch. Wait, the clock on the wall. It hasn't been destroyed yet, but it's about to be. It's ticking down to the time it's stuck on in the future. Maybe you time it just right, you can end this whole mess in one fell slice. You've even got an ice-cold one-liner to dish out when the time comes. You've been working pretty hard on it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Hate to cut it. Wait, no, not yet. Wait for it. Hate to... No, wait. Hate to cut and... Damn it, not yet. Hate to cut and run. Shit. Hate to chop all of your heads off with a sword. Really sorry about that. My bad. You slay them all with your rapier wit. How many weapons does this guy have? 9 of 15 queen tossers dead. 2 of 9 queen tossers stand twice. 1 of 15 queen tossers dead for the first time, but it's an alternate universe tosser, so you guess maybe it doesn't count. 11 of 108 clocks gratuitously we destroyed. Still waiting to explode, I think, but yeah, dead. Sorta dead. Dead 2 times. Better. And huge bitch. But there you go, so we have fun, it's okay, it's totally okay, thanks for coming. I put everything I stream on YouTube, so if you want to watch there, feel free. You grab the top and chest and move on. That is altogether enough of this nonsense. DD called spades. You check up on Slick's status. Slick says he killed Crowbar again, Sawbuck twice and Stitch once. You ask him if it was an alternate timeline Stitch. He says he guesses so. You says that doesn't count. You've got the real one here. He mutters some foul language you can't quite make out, but you tell him never mind and hurry down to meet you at the vault. He says he took some damage from Snowman. You say you know. You are having some effigies made of yourselves with your backup heads. Juice brought Slick's crumpled backup head, which he wound up with somehow. Not sure what happened to Juice. Boxcars is obviously tied up at the moment, so you can't get your hands on his yet. Slick says he got both their heads and he'll be down ASAP. You say alright. He says in the meantime, see what you can do about this eye. DD, have Stitch patch up SS effigy. Get to work, Strat Monkey. Strat or Street? Strat, I think. SS, have right eye patched up. Damn it! Your sprite was flipped the wrong way. You get diamonds on the radio and tell him to undo it and wait until you're turned around. He says it's the right eye, right? Are you facing left or right? You say it's only right when facing left. It's the left eye when facing right. He says, oh, so it's the left-right eye. You say, yeah, but hang on a minute, you'll turn around so it's right-left. He says, okay, he'll wait. Strat, okay. Thank you. And this is such a good joke with sprites always just being mirrored in 2D games. That's better. SS, arm yourself in case Cans shows up. If Cans shows up, none of these weapons you've got are going to do any good. You admire the lance for a moment. It's a pretty sweet weapon with outstanding craftsmanship. At least you got something out of the eye gouging. You'll have to pry the thing from your Richard severed arm if he wants it back. SS, ride around on horse hitcher pretending to joust. Yeah. Oh, wait, I think it's yeehaw. Ow! Shit. He just vanished. You can't believe you saw you horsing around like that. You will never live this down. Diddy, shoot a biscuit and X effigies. Stitch keeps the effigies in a big warehouse several miles away because of the ridiculous duplication tendencies. You are sure as hell not going to drive all the way over there. You will just shoot at them in person. This was such an unbelievably terrible idea. SS, charge! This is incredibly delirious. It's nasty. This is incredibly silly. Okay, this is one of the other comics which this is kind of based on, so we had to look at the reference. The present. Okay, so who's dead and who's really dead, who died twice and who didn't die, and I'm too confused for this. As I start making things with the crowbar. The first thing you wreck is X egg timer. Frank, I like the sound word, Frank. Bing. You do this because of course you know the crowbar will destroy any temporal artifact and completely negate its effect on the timeline. They are done. Also duplicates a gun. HB, attempt to eat eggs. Your attempt was an overwhelming success. Okay, do we have a little bit fat phobia here? Okay, it's from 2010. And it's still kinda funny. Also, he was called X. Biscuits is looking a tad snug in his muffin tray. You also have a food name. He thinks it's about time to poke a broom straw in this battle. His dough will live to rise another day. See you in the future, suckers. SS, crowbar, biscuits oven, make it happen. You did the oven a bit flogging, but not much happens. The oven doesn't really have any magical time properties to be negated. It just travels into the future at a rate of 1 second per second like everyone else. See, we are all time traveling all the time of our lives. Right at this moment, I am traveling a second into the future, and another second, and another second, and another second. And voila, I'm 5 seconds in the future. CD, put dynamite in oven. You set the bomb to go off in a few seconds when both it and biscuits are released from it in a few hours. CD, turn up heat on biscuits oven. You're pretty sure this oven doesn't actually work at all. Just wheel it off somewhere else in the mansion so it can explode in peace. 12 of 15 green torsos dead. Probably some more clocks destroyed too. SS, use crowbar to pry the safe open. Since your expert safe cracker apparently spent the last 5 or 6 hours being totally useless down here, you figure it's time to take things into your own hands. Huh? What's this little fella all worked up about? Clever insists that you reconsider using that to pry open the vault would be ever so much bad luck, like breaking 1,000 mirrors all at once, the sort of mirrors that tick and have numbers and tell time and stuff. That is the worst kind of mirror to break, luck-wise. SS politely asks Clover to remain calm. He refuses outright and starts doing a really frisky jig. Doody, doody, doo-doo, doody, doody, doo-doo. He begins spinning a fanciful series of riddles illuminating the truth past to opening the vault. Mysterious music fills your ear as your mind assumes the shape of a pretzel. Doody, doody, doo-doo. God, I don't want to sing this all the time. This is how the music would sound if we were listening to it right now. Diddy, ask Clover for the ultimate riddle. You ask Clover to open the safe. What's this? Hee hee, you think you can shoot Clover? He is so lucky, the gun will probably jam or something predictable like that. Nice try, so. You just start whacking him with a newspaper instead. You don't have to be all that unlucky to get whacked around with a newspaper, it's sort of a grey area. Didi, check personal ads of periodical. The Grey Ladies. The Gazette. Her grey area exposed. This isn't a real newspaper, it's just a wrapper for your private sorted literature which no one can ever see. It's slipping out a bit. Your appetite for monochrome beauties is nearly on public display. Gotta keep a lid on that smut, especially with Clover around. Oh, suddenly the whole vault room is shaking. You wonder what it could be. It sounds suspiciously like Cans is about to close to the wall Kool-Aid Man style. You pray to God that it is not Cans about to close to the wall Kool-Aid Man style. All of a sudden, Cans close to the wall Kool-Aid Man style. Didi resist urge to shout, "Oh yeah!" Oh no! Into next week, what? He punches you into next week. You find yourself going about your business a week later. Not like you are doing a little grocery shopping. You're a bit confused. Having no memory of the previous week, you have no idea what is on your grocery list. Are you out of milk? What kind of produce do you need to stock up on? It is all a little overwhelming. And to make things worse, this selection has too many vices and walls. HB, use X-Buddy, a spade for cats. Torso flail. You flail the torso Cans in an attempt to press at him with a wet meat. Let's look. Yeah, this is a torso flail. Okay, let's go further. This is not next week. Where is he getting? Spirited torso? What the fuck? It doesn't work. Cans clocks podcast entirely out of the current calendar year. You land in a totally different, outdated calendar. Oh, it's a calendar. Looks like this one seemed with spirited horses. You'll be up to your ass and horses for a whole year. Just great. This is just what you need to be doing. Farming all these goddamn horses. Fucking pain in the ass. SS, ignore him and just pray the safe open. You don't care what the consequences are. You are going to crack open the safe and be done with it. This whole intermission was starting to get a little punchy anyway. The safe is open. The massive release of temporal distortions from the wall transports you to a highly unfavorable timeline. Looks like the entire mansion was leveled except for the vault and its closure. Everyone's dead except for you and you know who. But at least the safe's open. Thousands of thousand clocks destroyed. 14 of 15 green torsos dead. 3 or 4 black scufflers offed. This comic is nothing but glorious bullshit. It is, isn't it? SS, enter the vault. There's nothing in here except an opening in the floor. There's a door with a keyhole and you have a feeling you know how to open it. You only wonder why English treasure would be locked behind a door with a spade on it. SS, dramatically use the spade key. You guess this is what the spade key was for all this time. Dramatically wields the spade key in a matter-of-fact manner. SS, peek inside keyhole. What keyhole? It was clearly a barcode scanner all along. Like the kinds that sweep groceries over in supermarkets. That reminds you, you should really do some shopping next week. You're not going to peek inside because the lasers could blind you in one eye. Oh wait. SS, use rules card for blackjack. This was never a problem because there's clearly a barcode printed on your rules card for blackjack. As well as your arm, but there's nothing wrong with a little redundancy, you guess. SS, get on with it. Huh? It's Snowman. Oh, are you looking for this? Well, come and get it, you contemptuous she-witch. A whip. Snowman Black's inches no doubt have been responsible for more than a few wet cheeks. Ouch, the arm. Slam. I like how she vanishes. SS, flip your sprite. You got to flip it, turn ways. Wayne Comic Sans. SS, scan the barcode. We know this. The symbol. I kinda like how the letter is drawn. There's blood. This guy again? Been a long time. Oh, first time we are seeing one of the trolls. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, 12. Hey kid. Yeah, you. In this painted winter, Stitchy buckle vacantly at these shenanigans. It begins to dawn on you that everything you're about to do may prove to have been a colossal waste of time. And intermission. Phew. I think Act 4 might start with a little flash game. Yes, it does. Oh, it's too loud. This is good. The land of wind and shade. Okay, how do we play? Okay. Like this, let me get the... Couldn't I double wield? Ah, like this. Also, hi John, finally we are back to you. I missed you. Couldn't we pick up stuff somehow? What does that do? Oh, it was an attack. What was the solid X? X, okay. Oh my god, John, you have too much stuff. I was missing the kid correctness too, yes. The hell's vile. Yes, yes, go you fucking imp. Also we have a map here. It's not that big. I'm told your name is John, is that correct? What can I do here? John, hello, can you hear me? Yeah, Nana, where are you? I'm still in the house, dear. I'm afraid I cannot accompany you on your journey, but I can talk to you like this if you ever need me to provide a puzzling half answer to one of your questions. Oh, okay, thanks, Nana. We should begin exploring and talking to locals. They will be able to provide you some new insight into your quest. It may eliminate some matters in which I have remained coy to this point. Hoo-hoo! Yeah, what's up with that, Nana? Did the game make you all coy and prankstery when you became a sprite, or were you always like that when you were alive? Oh, wouldn't you like to know, dear? Ho 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 ho! Hahaha, okay. Mailbox. Hooray! This one contains a prize, another success for the postal system. You got a jar of bugs. Another imp. It's too revealed. Oh, look, this is one of Rose's enemies. The Princess Cat. I have to be careful with these flash games to not start them over. Another post box. This one's empty. Perhaps the delivery is in order. What can we put in? Shoes. Shoes. What did I put in the shoe? Oh, come on. Did this work? Hey, looks! Thanks for coming. Pretty sure we are having to go to the north. Hope you're having a good time. I'm having a better time than earlier. When I started it was all sucky, and now it's better. How exciting, a parcel for you. Retrieve it. You got a box of gushers. My gushers. Wait, John didn't like the gushers anymore. What's happened here? I can do something there. I think it's just for... Oopsie. Yeah, it's just for the music. Oh, we can go out. This spell makes this easier. Converse. The stars are moving? What do you mean? What are these things you call stars? Oh, you mean the fireflies? They became trapped under the clouds when the slumbering one cast a spell on them. Sweet creature. Hear what this fellow has to say. How did he cast a spell on them when he was asleep? Well, he wasn't always asleep, you goofball. When he was awake, he was asked by some really terrible guys to commission a whole bunch of underlings. He then went about befouling our land with all these sludge clogging up all our beautiful pipes, and now it can barely breathe. He was sort of a huge dick. Once he tuckered himself out with all that, I guess he decided to take a nap. Converse. Hey, I said. Converse. The terrible guys, they are a bunch of mean fellows who like to push people around. They are called agents. They aren't usually a problem, but they sure did put a spring in their step when the air showed up. Whoever that is, if I ever meet him, I wouldn't mind punching him in the snout too well. To accomplish some purpose, I suppose. I don't know. What were we talking about? Approach amicably. Yes, the spell. I'm sure you've heard from a reliable source cannot be broken unless the slumbering one is first woken up and then slain. Then the breeze will again flow through the pipes and the fireflies will be released and allowed to go home. But I do not envy the adventurers who will presently take on this responsibility. Brave fellow. The pipes are sacred to us for reasons you probably consider primitive and stupid. In fact, they probably are primitive and stupid, objectively speaking, but I'm okay with that. I love the music here so much. I'm told your name is John, is this correct? Yep, that's right. Sweet creature. As a consort of this land, we are predictably persecuted by dark forces and require a hero for our salvation. Alas, there's no hero in sight. Wait a minute, it is you! You are the hero, aren't you? Of course you are! I was so foolish to speculate otherwise. Studiously solicited monologue. Duh! Approach amicably. Hello! Farming these goddamn mushrooms, fucking pain in the ass! Yay. Where are we in the map? Don't really know. Let's just go around. Fuck around and find out, I guess. If I'm keeping... Ah, we can go here. Hey, this salamander is having a head. I have named myself Cocklehead. I have dishonored my ancestors beyond conversation with this frivolously accessory. Yeah, the bridge. Oh, the bridge will help me find out where we are. Okay, this is where we are. Ah, okay. I'm pretty sure I have to go to the north, so... No, I started over. This is what I didn't want to happen. At least I don't have to read all the dialogue again. Okay, let's go back to where we were. Yeah, it's okay. I already read this, it's okay. is where the salamanders are. This means I have to go somewhere here. There are too many imps. Let's get rid of them. All these little flash games don't really exist anymore outside of the official Homestuck, the unofficial Homestuck collection. This was sacred and precious, and we can't see everything. Looks like the imps made short work of it, or judging by the damage to the stone, probably something bigger. And these guys must really hate frogs. Introduce yourself to local amphibious fauna. Look at this, another cherished idol profane. That tactually has become commonplace with the recent glut of underlings. Will bring a tear to my eye, for we're not so clearly fit to be tied with his hyperactive mannerisms and severe attention deficit. Oh my god, look, a bug! What's this? A generic object? Or was it some jail or whatever it was called? Hello. This thing right there? You have never seen a parcel pixels? Incomprehensible. Okay, I play a pretend game for a minute. It is a versatile connect to a network of pipes. We use them to send stuff to different places. They are fully intertwined with our customs and social practices. If there is something we want, we chisel it on a mini tablet and drop it in. Who receives it? Hard to say, but if you encounter a mini tablet and you process what is chiseled on it, it is considered only polite to drop it in the pixels. Similarly, if you encounter a parcel pixels that has a price in it already, you appreciate you could keep the price for yourself. Consider to give to you from the breeze. This is just the way things work. Whenever one of us is standing near one of these, we feel compelled to give this little speech about it. We get a prize. A mini tablet. Oh, shoes. Someone wants shoes. This is why I wanted to drop on the shoes earlier. What? Why can't I? This one worked. What did I pick up? Ah. Another imp. Let's just ignore it. Wanna buy this? It fell from Skya, I guarantee it. Buy Halligan figurine? No. Fine, I'll just be over here sitting pretty with this choice clown thing or whatever it is, and you will be their wallowing and pitiable destitution. How exciting, a parcel for you, retrieve it. You got an exquisite pipe. Give me the pipe. Oh no, this will work. I'm in a loop. Finally. Oopsie. Sweet feature. Glub, that's my way of saying get over there and check it out. Glub can basically mean anything I want it to mean. It's really cool having a bullshit language. Lara. Yeah, we already did this. It's nice to meet you, John. John isn't directly cognizant of your greeting, but I'm sure he would feel likewise. Okay, John, let's explore. Okay, have it. If you had a lost click the controllers button up there. Can't I click on this? Good place. Maybe you should try using your telescope here. Oh, I have a telescope. Where's the telescope? This is it, right? Wow. This is so pretty. Hey, it's John's house. put something in? How about the head? Okay. Really, do we have to go anywhere else? I think we have to go down to the stairs. Okay, let's go there. Hey. There's another imp. And good riddance. How exciting, a parcel for you. We got an elegant pipe. I mean, we got rid of the head, so now we have a pipe, I guess. Why is this giant hammer here? Another one of Princess Kitty. Ouch. We do wheeling so much faster. What's in this one? Yeah, sludge. Bah. Sludge not good. Long ago, all these underlings started creeping out of the pipework, and they have been a nuisance to say the least, but just a few moments ago they began spilling from the land in greater supply, wearing more flamboyantly preposterous outfits than ever. Why, you ask, on account of a series of mysterious and arcane witchcraft maze spells? Haha, just kidding, I have no idea. There's another salamander to speak to. This thing right here? Oh, we already know this. Is Nana having something to say? John, the common of animals into a global pipe-based bot-wing may seem quaint, but you do well to get accustomed to it. The true heir must learn the ways of the peoples of the land to progress through the gates. Wait, so I am the heir? Didn't I tell you, John? No! Ho 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 ho! Ho! Ho ho! Nana, please. So yeah, anyone who enters Suburb is having a class, then John's class is the heir. You're wearing a coat. I'm a secret wizard. Behold my robes. Yes. Nana's enjoying the mystery of it all. Yes, she does. You wonder what the hell a secret wizard is. This guy is making you a little nervous. You don't think you'll ask him for your bedsheet bag? Where am I? Consult the map. This isn't where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to the stairs. Well, if we're already here, let's explore a bit. There's another salamander. I am freaking out here. Do you know what this is? It is a huge rock of quicksand, more than I have ever seen. It is the most precious material in existence. Why, if I had access to a means of producing an unlimited supply, I would be the richest salamander in the land. Just kidding, it's completely worthless. Here, you want it? Sweet. Maybe. You got a chisel. I should have hit the imp. What did I pick up? I'm in a loop. I'm stuck. Hey, nice suit, chap. I will buy it from you for $1 boon. No! I should have known only a shrewd businessman would wear such a garment. I have been checkpointed in ways I never imagined possible. It's fun to do the salamander voice. You got illegal contraband. Yeah, give me the illegal frog. Okay. Yeah, here now. Okay, I guess we are having go around. Pretty sure we have seen everything now. Yep, there's one with a crumpled head. What did they pick up our box? Stop this! Don't give me a bit my level contraband. Guess we are fighting this imp. I don't think we can really die here. Okay. Over this stairs and here and then to the pretty much to the southeast. Let me get the mouse out of the screen. I don't really have to pick this up, this is just a walk around. Yeah, the stairs that we want to take. We have to go here first. Have to look at the map again. Ah, then we have to go up there, over the rocks. I'm starting to understand how this map is working. Hey, there's a food gashas. Okay. This should end the game. John, this will lead you to new frontiers in this land. Are you sure you are done with this place and ready to move on? There may have been some things you missed. Yes. Okay. This wasn't with a game. In the future settled as cans of the present. Correctable desecration mars the sacred illicit. So I'm pretty sure that I have talked with everyone and did everything. Oh yes, he said I missed things because I haven't talked to everyone because I started over, of course. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, we are back at Nameless Renegade. This is looking like a worm. Oh no, it's PM. There's a war going on here. Hello, Wayward Watchabond. Flop. It's a symbol. Oh, he jumped out of his tower. And now PM's coming. In the mystic rules of an era pre-desecration. Hello, Jade. An ancient time capsule has blossomed. You find nested in its petals a juice-stained subword beater once belonging to one of your friends. What will you do? Ah, Dave's copies. Jade, take the discs. You capture logs a subword beater. It uneventfully tucks itself into your Siladex. You think you're getting kind of bored with this fetch modus. You'd like to mix it up now and then. Maybe you'll peruse your selection and try out another one. Jade, switch to Jenga modus. You swap your modus to Jenga, ejecting your Siladex in the process. Yeah, thank you for coming. I will read for probably 20 minutes more and then eat also, so see you next week. Looks like the time capsule has reset itself and is sprouting a new bud. Presumably something else will come out when it blooms again in about 400 years. Too bad you won't be around to find out what it is. Your modus grabs the 18 cards needed to set itself up. It divides each card into 3 capture log blocks. You begin picking up your items. The item is capture log, chopped into 3 blocks and distributed randomly into the block tower. Jenga is fun. You gather up the rest of your items. Might as well try it out. You go for all the blocks containing your tangle buddies. Careful, careful. Jade, switch to Pictionary modus. Yes, that's once obviously not going to work. You switch to Pictionary, a choice based on a strong whim from the mysterious essence of democracy. I said, we wanted to try Jenga again, look at it. Jade, try out new Pictionary modus. Okay, you start by trying to grab your lunch top. After you ditch an unwelcome solicitor first, that is, you've got to concentrate here. Jade, draw a lunch top. You draw a really nice looking scriddle lunchbox in the capture log scriddle pad. The modus recognizes what you were trying to draw and snaps it right up. Nice going. Jade, capture logs a beta. Thanks, Dave. Look at this fabulous beta envelopes you just drew. Your Siladex thinks they are fabulous too. Yeah. Jade, quick, random scribbling. You do a very quick doodle of nothing in particular. The scribble pad appears to be processing the shapes. Is that Charles Dutton? Since you do not actually have a Dutton photo lying around, the pad capture logs a Dutton photo ghost image. It is not a tangible item and can never be used ever. It seems to be more of an imprint on the card itself, like a watermark. However, the back of the card does seem to contain a viable capture code for a real Dutton photo for whatever it's worth, which is very little. Jade, draw a pumpkin. Yay! You get your beautiful, succulent pumpkin, knowing perfectly well that the pumpkin ghost image will be capture log because you are quite sure there's not a pumpkin in this room, and there surely never will be. Isn't there a pumpkin behind her? Yeah, he is crossed out. You capture like a pumpkin ghost image. At least you have the capture code for it on the back in case you ever want to replicate a real one. Oh no! I don't really get it, what the oh no is. Jade, get the rest of your items. You start by drawing your tangle buddies, but it looked like it's having trouble understanding the shapes. Damn, you wanted those. Jade, capture log Bess on card with Dutton ghost image. It's not up to you to say what card it goes on. The modus decides. All you get to do is draw. Anyway, you try sketching your electric Bess. It's kind of hard to draw accurately. No, that's just a ghost image of an ordinary Bess. That's not right. You try again, focusing on getting all the mechanical details just right. Ah, this is not the best. Oh no, busted. The jig is up. You return to your bedroom without the rest of your loot. You doubt you'll have time to go back and get it. You guess you have inadvertently left your own time capsule there for whatever party may find it in the future. Lucky bastards. Jade, install beta. You get started installing boss disks. Might as well get a jump on it to avoid the sort of future drama that results from poor time management decisions. Jade, pester jumps. In the meantime, you decide to touch base with your pals. Oh no, not those pals. The troll slum can just sit tight for now. Troll slum in Jumbo. John, pester Rose. Ectobiologist EB began pestering tentacle therapist TT. Rose, are you there? I went through the gate. Nana said you might be here too. Are you in kind of the spooky glowy place with all the rivers and stuff? Let me know, okay? Garden Gnostic TT began pestering ectobiologist EB. John, hi. Hi Jade. Guess where I am? Are you on the ground below the clothes yet? Yeah, wait, how did you know that's where the gate goes? Did you talk to Rose? Can you still see me while I'm down here? She won't answer. No, I haven't talked to her yet, but I'd like to soon. I've got a lot of catching up to do with all of you. Sorry I've been so scarce. I've just been so busy running around like crazy and looking after my dog and stuff all day. I think he just locked me in my room actually. Oh man, he sounds like such a handful. Yeah, but it's okay. I think he's mostly just looking after you. Like a guardian angel or something. If I were you, I would take him out behind the woodshed and give him a big hug. Big smile. Hey John, can you hold on? I have to talk to Dave and start playing this game with him. Oh, what game? Suburb, duh, what else? What, I thought you didn't even know what Suburb was. Oh jeez, I was asleep when I said that, silly. Of course I know what it is. Oh, okay, where did you even get it? From the ruins. It's Dave's copy? Wow, the thing you just said doesn't even make the slightest bit of sense. I know, right? Oh, that reminds me, since I'm setting the game up with Dave to be his server, you're going to need to do the same thing for me. Oh really? This is news to me. Can you see from where you are standing the place your dad's car would have fallen? Oh yeah, I think so. It will be kind of a long walk though. This place is huge. You should go there and get your copy of the server and set up with me. Oh, and also get your package. Okay, wait. How did you know my dad's car fell down here? John, will you stop trying to trap me? You told me the car fell, remember? Jeez. Okay, fine, well, color me suspicious anyway. With know-it-all, Max Spikic pants. Tom, I'm not any more Spikic than you, so. Okay, sure, I'm convinced. You have convinced me. Spikic. Also, I told you the package was in the car, but I never mentioned that the game was there too. So kind of totally busted, I guess. Give me a P, give me an S. Haha, oops, okay. I mean, I know lots of things, but I'm really serious. It's no more information than what you have access to. But you don't know it yet. Anyway, we can talk more about it soon. I won't have to be so coy with you anymore, so I'm pretty sure most of the stuff that was supposed to happen has already happened. I couldn't tell you about it because it would have messed it up. Okay, that is fair. Just give me a few minutes while I set up this game and say hi to the salamanders for me. And the heart. Oh shit. Dave, Pesteros. Tante Gotthard TG began pestering tentacle therapist TT. Hey, will you open your laptop already? See, this is why you need a phone or something. That alerts you to important messages, instead of leaving them trapped under 3 inches of fucking yarn. Laptops don't need cozies. Nothing needs cozies. Cozy is a goddamn adjective. Maybe I'll caution myself an iPhone snugly. What is this place anyway? What are you doing? I can see your whole damn house here if you want to get filled in or something. I'm sort of the guy with a big picture here. Don't make me pop you on the head with a wizard. I'll do it. Okay, no I won't. Yet. I guess I bone up on the fact for a while. So don't do anything stupid and deploy like 10 quack flangers and fuck up the whole game. Oh my god, so many words. Do you think like the Pulitzer Committee is secretly scouring the tracks of the GameFAQ archives or something? Damn, I can't read this shit. I'm sorry. Garden of TT began pestering Tante Gotthard TG. Yo! Whoa, okay, hey. So you're finally playing the game with Rose? Yeah, but she won't answer me. She's probably just exploring. I'm sure she will come around soon. Sorry, but it's great that you got her out of there in time. Pretty much, you have no idea how much I fucking own at this game. I bested no less than 3 flaming tornadoes and broke a huge wizard. So how does it feel to be a big-time hero, Mr. Bravey Brave McHero Pants? It feels like I'm in sports, all alone, and I'm the star. It's me. And then the big man comes. But it turns out to be crazy. What kind of basketball this man plays? The hoop is on fire. Okay, I forgot how it goes. No, you got it. We are good. Everyone secured. Yes, so now it is my turn to be the star. I will be your hero. It's me. Oh, sorry. Wait, what? I installed the game. I'm connecting to you as a server player. Oh man, this is ridiculous. I just set this shit up with Rose and now I got to do like some double duty thing. I mean, I own it, the game and all, but can't I just relax for half a second? Don't worry. We can keep playing with Rose while I just set up a few things. I feel good I get a good head start to avoid all the drama you guys are always getting into. Such a bunch of drama queens. What? Look, I was getting my ass handed to me by my bro on the roof for like an hour and a half. I got served like a dude on Butler Island. Drama, drama, drama. Wait, does this mean there's a big meteor coming soon? Yes. When you activate the thing, will it start the countdown and summon the meteor? It'll come when it comes, regardless of what we do. The timer really just lets you know when it's coming. Are you totally sure about all this? Yes, look, here it is. Oh, whoa. Oh yeah, okay, yes, this image is definitely conclusive proof of something and is 100% understandable by anyone who looks at it. How big is this thing? It is really, really big. Like the size of Rhode Island or Texas or what? I need some context to know how much crap I should be shitting into my pants. Okay, I don't actually know. Well, as if like one the size of a bus wouldn't kill me anyway. Yeah. Wait, hold on, Rose is finally opening her stupid laptop, so do your thing, I guess. Have fun. Thanks, I will. John and the troll. Okay, I would like to do this, but I can't anymore. My tongue is too hurtful, and I'm having a lot of cell in my mouth, which makes me cough, so I have to stop now. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope I will see you again next week. Have a good day or a good night. See you.